Hi there, BUBBACHUck 14 here. It's another week, it's another video. So this week I'm gonna talk about my RIPT apparel collection. But before that, I got a recent Blu-ray haul, and it's just this one for this week, and it's Star Wars Rogue One. So this is the story about those rebels that got the Death Star plans from the Empire. So this is the prequel to Star Wars Episode 4, my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. So it stars Felicity Jones as Jane Erso, Diego Luna as Cassian Andor, then Alan Tudyk as the droid K2SO, and my favorite character in the movie, Donnie Yen as Chirrut Imwe. This is a very gritty Star Wars movie, and if you haven't seen it, I suggest you get your copy and see it for yourself. It's awesome. So with that done, let's go to the RIPT apparel. So I started my collection after the Dark Knight Returns came out in the movies. So that was the final movie in the Dark Knight trilogy, and so that's why the first RIPT apparel shirt that I've got, and I'm also influenced by the Schmoes Know. They're film reviewers on YouTube, and I watch them all the time. So in those days, before they had their own apparel, they were sponsored by RIPT Apparel, and they wore a lot of RIPT Apparel shirts. So this is my first RIPT Apparel shirt. So I'm a huge Batman fan, but I never wear this mostly this time because I want to preserve my first RIPT Apparel shirt. So it's kind of a Nintendo and a Batman mashup, because most of the RIPT apparel shirts are mashups. So this is the Dark Knight Returns inspired shirt. And then, if you don't know, I've got a Breaking Bad poster there, and I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan. So I've got a couple of shirts that are Breaking Bad inspired. So first, my favorite Breaking Bad shirt from RIPT Apparel is "The Chemistry Must Be Respected." So you've got Walter White in the front with Aaron Paul. Then we got Heisenberg and Top Gun mashup, where Heisenberg is Iceman. And then here's another awesome Breaking Bad shirt, which is a mashup with the Game of Thrones. This is Heisenberg on his blue meth throne. Awesome, isn't it? Then my last Breaking Bad shirt is the GTA and Breaking Bad mashup. So this came out when the season was ending. That's why Walter White has his hair back and he's grown a beard. And so those are my Breaking Bad shirts. And then I'm also kind of a fan of these funny guys, the Minions. So Futurama and Minions mashup shirt. So it says Futurama. And then I'm also one of the fans of the old school cartoons and shows. So we got here, it's a combiner robot of all the 90s shows, 80s and 90s shows. So we got Robotech, Transformers. And this one shows the plates from the Back to the Future car. Got He-Man, Airwolf, Dukes of Hazzard, the A-Team, and Ghostbusters. So it's kind of a Voltron-esque robot, but it's made up of all the 80s, 90s pop culture. And then I've got this Transformer shirt, which most of the young people today won't be able to relate to, because this one shows Soundwave, whose alternate mode is a cassette deck, and the cassette tape is got jammed inside his player. Fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So this time they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Zombies, because they want brains, and if you didn't know, Krang, one of their enemies, is a brain living inside the middle of a robot. So that's why the Teenage Mutant Ninja Zombies, because they want brains. That's the thing I like about RIPT Apparel. They're very witty with their designs. And then we've got Garfield and Battle Cat mashup. So Battle Cat is He-Man's cat, or his mode of transportation. Then another movie inspired shirt. This is inspired by Predator and Star Wars. So Boba Fett and the Predator combined. That's why this guy is called Ferrator. It's kind of awesome design. I wouldn't mind if they made a Predator movie with this kind of design on his mask. And then we've got Cartoon Network was really popular before with the Powerpuff Girls. So this one is a mashup between the Powerpuff Girls and Kick-Ass movie. So obviously they had to change for copyright reasons, so they made it Kick Butt. One of my favorite shirts. Lord of the Rings. So it's a mashup between Ocean's 11 and Lord of the Rings. It says Baggins 9. So these are all the 9 people who started on the quest to take the ring to Mordor. And then got the 4 elements. So this is a mashup between different movies. The Force from Star Wars, the Precious from Lord of the Rings, Time Travel from Doctor Who, then Wizardry from Harry Potter. So that's 4 franchises. And then we got Calvin and Hobbes and the Harry Potter mashup. So it says Hogwarts. So it shows like a young Harry Potter role-playing. Then one of my favorite movies is Ghostbusters, the old one, the OG. My favorite character from that show is Egon Spengler, and this is my Egon Spengler tribute shirt because he already passed away. So who are you gonna call? So the Ghostbusters. Now we move on to Star Wars. So as you know, I've talked about Rogue One and I've got Star Wars poster. So I got my Star Wars RIPT Apparel shirts. So first one is another Minion and Star Wars mashup. So Darth Vader is played by Groot and his minions, which are the stormtroopers. And then we got another one the minions as droids, and they're playing around R2-D2, which they dismantled. And my last Star Wars shirt, which is my tribute shirt for Han Solo, who passed away in the movie, in the episode, but it's just his character. The real actor, Harrison Ford, still alive, but they killed off his character in the movie episode 7. And then Carrie Fisher, the real actress, she passed away. Carrie Fisher. So this is like when they won, when they destroyed the Death Star. So that's Harrison Ford or Han Solo and Princess Leia. So we're almost done. And then after this, I'm gonna open 2 RIPT Apparel shirts that I've got that I haven't opened yet. So this year at summer, there's a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, Volume 2, that's coming out. Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite MCU movies, so I had to get this. So it's a mashup of Groot and Bart Simpson. So before the Civil War Captain America movie, these 2 shirts came out. So either you had to choose between Team Iron Man, so it's kind of clever, made a cereal and it's Iron Brand, or you were Team Captain America. So I couldn't choose which team I wanted to be on, so I brought both of them. And then last, it's a Game of Thrones and Iron Man mashup, which says House of Stark. So you know Tony Stark is the Iron Man. So this is a Game of Thrones house logo. So it says Iron is coming instead of Winter is coming. And I forgot one more Star Wars shirt, which is love. Basically saying I love Star Wars. So this one's BB-8 from episode 7. And then I've got my last 5 shirts. And I am a huge Batman fan, as I've said. That's why I started collecting the RIPT Apparel shirts. So this one is the Joker and Natural Born Killers mashup, but it says Natural Born Jokers, which describes the Joker. And then I got this Powerpuff Girls and DCU characters. And then one of my oldest shirts is this one, another Joker shirt. So some men just want to watch the world burn. And then before the elections, the United States, this shirt came out, and this was also during the time Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice came out. So that's why it says Wayne Kent, Justice for All. So we wanted to, if I could vote for Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent, I would. And last this is one of the new ones that I've got, which is the blueprint for the Batmobile. It's kind of awesome. This is the Batmobile from Michael Keaton's Batman. So if you order from RIPT Apparel, I'll provide the link in the description below. So it comes in this pack with a RIPT logo. It's kind of nice. Or it comes like this. So let's open it up. And the nice thing about this is these shirts, well, the old ones, when I started before, these shirts only were only available for 24 hours. After that, you can't buy them anymore. But now they've started reprinting it, so you can buy them again, but it's for a higher price. So this one, so another old school pop culture icon is Cobra. These were the villains from the G.I. Joe cartoon. So this is a mashup for Adidas and Cobra. And the last one is so it's like another of the mashup from Ocean's 11, but this one is with Rogue One. So with the movie that I just got, the Blu-ray, so these are the guys from that movie. So Rebels 7. So they're infiltrating the Empire. So that's it for my video. So if you want to grab your own RIPT Apparel shirt, I'll provide the link in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and hope you get my video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. So until next time, this is BUBBACHUck 14, and I'm saying do it with style or don't do it at all. Thanks.